A community garden. I would love to see
Okay,
adults utilizing the park. And so we got the kids, we got the safety part, the lights, we got the playground equipment. I'd love to see adults in here as well. And I'm thinking a community garden might be a good before. Community garden.
And that builds community.
At the entrances.
Yeah, add some flowers too, you know. That's
Well, I
like,
mean, vegetable gardens, community vegetable gardens or flower gardens, however. Community gardens, that, I know that PHS can probably speak to that if other people are interested. But I think, if we have a spot for people to grow vegetables, I think that it really brings adults around, that it, positive use as opposed to the negative use.
People brought it up at that was one of the big ones that were brought up at the last day. We don't have the strong numbers, we have enough residents here to speak for themselves, but that was a great idea and cost effective.
Well, community gardens are, they're a significant financial investment, especially when you think about fencing. Do you want to fence in the area to keep people out or to keep people in? Is that fencing locked? You would have to do soil testing, which is really affordable. But it's not, it's Parks and Rec's land, so it's up to them to
The key
decide.
thing with gardening, any kind of gardening, no matter what it is that there is interest and commitment to maintain the garden, because there is absolutely nothing worse than an overgrown garden full of weeds.
Right.
So if the community felt strongly and there was some interest and maybe just a little bit of gardening skills, don't necessarily have to be, we could probably get our friends at
Maybe we could do in programming, get like a garden club
build
going.
skills, but you gotta, maybe, I think the idea of enhancing the library entrances on either side with some flowers would be a great starting ground.
Right.
It would make the library look better, and then see where you go from there. But
It's a really big commitment. And
community vegetable gardens are a little bit different, and they are great, and we have them in places that it was maybe
So how about
second step.
how about I put together?
Gardening in general.
Yeah, like I'll put community gardening / landscaping, flower.
So that we work this all out, and I think it's a very valid point, because you have to be able to keep up with this.
Oh, yeah.
I think all this financing should be attached to different programs or events, and then you have the people speaking, because then they're committing to it before it's even started. They're raising the funds to do it with.
Right.
exactly.
So just so I'm clear, I haven't missed any of the sort of the core ideas that I've heard so far. Lights, done, we know. I'm putting trash recycling, sharps, I'll just put that all together. It's all about waste disposal, right? Play equipment. I'm not, that this is just a priority area. We got to look at what we can do there. Maybe just making sure the equipment gets fixed and it's maintained properly that we got there. See if there's anything can be done. Library accessibility, I'm saying the ramps and the railing. I'm going to put that together. It's all about people being able to get into the building. Signs. And we got the informational signs and the signs that tell you what the park is, but it sounds like some sort of sign that communicates the things that are going on in the park is what I was kind of hearing from folks.
Programming.
Signs, with informational programming.
I want to make one suggestion, and Barb, this is about historical signage, because that statue is the second person that was killed in the Spanish-American War, and he actually had family that lived in Port Richmond and used to come on his birthday and have a cake every year.
Yes.
But there's no historical signage. I don't even know how that would.
That is a significant statue, and it is a one of a kind in the city. And historical signage is something that we have a little bit of capacity to do, and they're a little bit expensive as far as signs go, but it's not out of the realm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And it does be an additional sign.
Yeah, and that's a lot different than just let me getting rule signs. That's, you're looking at probably, I'm going to be honest with you, because a couple of other parks just did it, you're looking at $5,000 maybe to get a really nice one that, which is what you want to do if you're putting in a historical interpretive sign. We have a standard. We have, it is something that can be done, and it's just a little bit of an investment.
I think it's a question of, is it a priority?
At this moment.
If the historical can be brought out in that, can it
People
also
will
be
take
affixed to the city maps, to the tourism maps, to let them know that Kensington is on the map, and there's things over here that happen, just like the library itself.
And just to finish off what we've got here, I think in each of these, we don't have all the details yet. Like I'm saying, we do lights, but there's a question: where are the lights? How they are? We're still we're still trying to get the general areas of the most importance figured out. And then we're gonna have to spend a little bit more time getting into the details, figuring out what exactly the plan is. So with signs, signs are important, but I think we can then spend some time talking about eventually what's the right kind of signage and what we need. So the last area that I heard here was the dog park, which was maybe that's something we want to focus on getting done. Community garden, flowers and landscaping, maybe that's like the step one of this, and we can build towards the community garden. And 3 benches, tables, I'm kind of putting those together, like places for people to sit and utilize. Yeah, maybe some game tables like. So these I feel like are did I miss any other core ideas that people had for the infrastructure? Does this kind of capture everything we were talking about?
Like a good place to start, right?
Yeah.
There's another thing about when it snows and all icy and all that. I don't know why they don't come and get that snow and all that, because it's down upstairs and all the librarians, they had to crawl up here and slip and slide and all that.
Yeah. So
That's a maintenance issue, and that is something we struggle with everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because all of our equipment gets deployed to residential streets, and there just isn't enough to get around. But between maybe the library and park, we could try to focus a little bit, at least on the entryway, but it is a maintenance issue. It's not something we can fix with a physical improvement, but.
So I'd
But we hear you.
say the residents that we got here, I think it would make sense, like let's just do this with the dots. We could say the blue dot is.
Are the residents using the residents only book?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just do that. Let's
Yeah.
just have the residents come up with dots, and like we got our options here, and the blue dot would be the one that you think is the absolute top priority. I know a lot of folks thought that was lights, so I guess we'll see a lot of blue dots there. And then we just go across. Yellow could be your number 2, your second most important one. Green could be your 3rd most important, and red your 4th. So does that sound okay? Do the residents want to just
make red number 1?
Okay, do red number 1. Fine.
number 1. So red is
Fine. Okay, red is 1. Red is 1. Green is 2. We'll go across. How does that sound? Do you want to get us started?
Red is most.
Red is most.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't like that color. What? I love it. Then yellow's like taking
You're a resident. You're a resident.
Define residency.
Oh, I mean, I think a resident is somebody who lives in this neighborhood around the park. I mean, that's what I think. That's what I think a resident is. I mean, I think if you live here, tell us what you think.
Yes, I am. I thought we could use everybody's input,
I think if you're a resident of Philadelphia, honorary or otherwise, you
You should
have a
vote.
voice.
But I don't want to say like this. I'm not
It's
voting
not
because I'm
us.
just trying to live. We're on the listening side. So some of us are on the listening side of the fence.
Yeah, some people live in the neighborhood and some people don't. So we don't want the people who from outside the neighborhood, we define those priorities for the people in the neighborhood. Right? I worked here for 6 years. Doesn't matter. I'm not moving. You get to vote this close. This is one way where you learn that voting does count, and it doesn't matter what the election is. Voting matters,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen.
I agree, Phyllis.
Exactly.
So our jobs depend on it.
And I'm so happy we have so many residents here, like.
No, it's filled in.
Well, I was going to come 2 weeks ago, and I missed it.
We're gonna make a club, a cleaning club.
I know, but
I think I do. But I think we get it.
yeah.
And some state. Lowers is your numbers went right down. Lowers
Yeah, the fence. I think you guys getting closer and figure out what's the thing that we can do to make it different. No, I think.
I still teach, the only class that I still teach is someone could kind of.
Did everybody sign the sign-in sheet? I didn't sign.
I heard it. Put it down to it.
Oh, yeah. I don't think we want to. Yeah.
I think it's